Hello everyone, welcome back to Plants vs Zombies. We're going to carry straight on from where we left off. And hopefully everything will be wonderful. I've just had to click out of the window very briefly. Hopefully you can see my mouse cursor this time. So there it is, picking up the sunflower, putting it down, there we go. Lovely! So, how are we all? Hope everyone's doing alright. Getting some sun straight off of the bat. Lovely jubbly. So this has got a really different vibe to a lot of the LPs on the channel, because this game is just so relaxing to play. It's ridiculous. You know, there's no pressure, it's just nice and relaxing. We've got a great soundtrack, easy gameplay, and we can just play, and it's great. At least it certainly is in these opening levels anyway. I don't know about a bit later on, it may get a bit hectic, but I'm sure we can deal with it, don't worry, we'll be just fine. So I'm going to leave 2 rows for sunflowers. I've put my pea shooter on the wrong row, that's not good. It's okay, we've got another potato mine though. So yeah, 2 rows of sunflowers, so we can be... Wahey! Spadow! Achievement unlocked. Because of course we gained access to the potato mine in the last episode, and as you can see that's what they do. They take quite a while to be ready once you've planted them. In that stage where they're underground there, it's entirely possible for them to be eaten by zombies if they come across them. So you need to leave a good gap, basically, like we did there. And then when he finally gets there, boof! Nice and simple. So let's get another pea shooter, there's not enough, okay. So there, in that stage there where it's just the antenna poking out of the top, that's in its dangerous phase. And then as soon as it pops its head out, it's ready to go. Ah, now, we have a pole vaulting zombie here. In order to dispatch that, we have a walnut just like that. He vaults over it, and there we go. Nice and simple and straightforward. Otherwise he'll vault over our first pea shooter there, meaning that he's breached our defences. Oh no, we need to take him out nice and quickly. Hopefully we can. Can we do it with 2 pea shooters? His armour's gone. Oh, there we go, good. So 2 pea shooters is enough, it seems. But yes, if he vaults over one of our first pea shooters here, it's just this one lonely pea shooter left to deal with him. And as you saw, it gets quite close with 2 pea shooters. Look at that. So 1 certainly won't be able to do it. Lovely. So I'm going to just put some other bits of decoration basically at the start there to get the vaulting zombies to jump. Oh, see, look, there we go. That's what happens. But fortunately, we're okay. Whew. Maybe we'll put some more pea shooters out as well. Why not? We're getting loads of sun coming in. But as I was saying, I'm just going to put some stuff on our front row there, right at the end, just to kind of dispatch any pole vaulters that should appear. So I've got 1 on the top row, no more anywhere else actually, so that's okay. And the 3 pea shooters should take care of everything nicely. I'm not going to use a cherry bomb this time. I'm just going to let the pea shooters deal with it so we can get a sense of how big these final waves are. Obviously on these opening levels they're not that big, they're not that intimidating. But there we go, look, nice and simple. And that gives us access to a new plant. As you can see, look, when a walnut gets eaten, as its health diminishes, it starts to crack and eventually it goes away completely. But here is our next plant from the Bloom and Doom Seed Company. I bring you the Snow Pea, which shoots frozen peas that damage and slow the enemy. So we'll try and check some of those out in this episode, or at least on this level actually I should say. So let's get in, same story as usual, get a sunflower out nice and early and rock in from there. Bring the sun in. Of course we've still got our potato mine, so we're going to go with the opening tactic that we used on the last level. We're going to get our sunflowers going and use potato mines for a little while to dispose of any zombies that appear. Here comes one now. So let's plonk that right at the end. Now obviously it's not dependent, like the zombies coming in don't depend on the amount on screen. So putting the potato mine right up against our sunflowers here doesn't actually have a benefit. You know, it's not like the next wave is going to come once he's dead. The next wave is going to come when it's going to come. But it makes me feel better. It makes me feel more reassured having the potato mine all the way over here. And here comes another one straight in. See, as you can see, they didn't wait for this guy to be here and dead. So we need to be on it. Now we have access to our first snow pea, which I'm going to put down right now. It's going to go right there. Lovely. Keeping the sun coming in nice and heavy. And then I'm going to put pea shooters in front of the snow peas like this. So there we are, look, now we can see the snow pea in action. You see the zombie turns blue and he slows right down. That's nice. And then we're going to put a pea shooter there as well, just to get extra damage going. So the snow pea is actually quite a useful plant to have. Or any sort of plant that slows down is good to have. So we're going to get another snow pea right there to slow our cone head down, because we haven't got any defense on this row at the moment. That's all of our sunflowers in and going. That's good. So now we can just work on getting the pea shooters out. We're going to put one of those there to try and get rid of that cone head. And let's get ourselves another snow pea. That's going to go down there because the bottom row has no defense. Hopefully our next purchase will be a regular old pea shooter. Yep, there we go. And I'm going to stick that on the middle row so that that has some defense as well. Lovely. And the cone head coming in on row 2, but that's not a bother because we have a snow pea there already. This is good. This is a nice little setup so far. Now you might notice in the bottom right hand corner we have the level number and our progress through that level. Oh, I didn't mean to put him there. Rats. Okay, well we'll leave him there for now. Leave him there for now until I've got another snow pea ready. Oh, I didn't realise I had volters, but again the snow pea will slow them right down. So as I was saying, we have the level number in the corner along with our progress through the level. The red flags mark huge waves of zombies. So you always get one at the end of the level, but as you can see we have one midway through the level on this occasion. So we need to be ready for it. So I'm going to start saving up a bit of sun for an emergency cherry bomb should we need it. So here comes our first wave of huge zombies for this level. Shouldn't be too much of an issue, we should be able to deal with it just fine. Let's get another pea shooter down there. I still have enough for the cherry bomb should we need it. So yeah, look at that, plenty. And the advantage of the snow pea is this one was walking faster, so he overtook the slowed down one, and now both of them are slowed down, which is nice and handy. Oh, I should have put that one down there with the cone head. Oh no. Things are getting dangerous now. It's alright. Fortunately the pea shooter doesn't take too long to recharge, so that we should be able to deal with both of those quite nicely. And we'll get the next pea shooter along there. And I'm quite happy with this setup. I don't think we have any reason to worry. In fact, I'm so confident I'm going to leave this setup as is. I'm not going to add anything else. The only thing I might add is a cherry bomb during the final wave, just in case things get a bit near the knuckle. But I think we're on to a winner here at the moment. Nice. This is good, not a lot more to say. Got ourselves a nice healthy garden, plenty of sun being produced. Zombies don't stand a chance. Look, we're getting rid of most of them before they've made it to the third column, which is lovely. Oh, don't want to plant one. No, no, no. It goes back on my promise. Oh, here comes a pole vaulter. It's okay. Our snow pea will slow him right down, and then everything else will do damage. Now remember, the snow peas do damage whilst freezing, so that's important to remember. It means that this setup is really good. The snow peas are what helps this to be good. Without the snow peas we would be struggling by now for sure. But we're doing just fine, accumulating loads of sun, look at that. I mean, obviously the problem is there's a recharge time on all of the plants, so yes, we may have this song, but if we suddenly have to deploy loads of plants very quickly, we might be in a bit of a problem. However, I can't see us getting into a problem like that. Here's our final wave, ready with the cherry bomb should we need it. I don't think we will. I think we'll be fine. Here comes the wave. We've got a pole vaulter at the bottom. I'm on row 4. Lots of cone heads across the top 3. But look at this, nothing our garden can't handle. Nice. Look at this, simple. Even with all those zombies, look at that, they're struggling to get onto column number 3. There we are, last one. And down he goes. And that gives us access to a new plant, which looks a lot like the piranha plants from Super Mario World. Let's investigate. 150 sun for the Chomper, which devours a zombie whole, but it's vulnerable whilst chewing. And this leaves us in a predicament. Because, I'm not sure if you noticed, we can only have 6 plants. We have 7 to choose from here. Now what I'm going to try and do is incorporate the new plant into our strategy each time we get one. And in this case I'm going to sacrifice the walnut for the Chomper. Just check out the zombies we have to deal with here. So we have our cone head and our zombie, but we do have a bucket head as well. Now I can't remember if we've come across these yet or not, but they're a lot more sturdy. They take a lot more to knock down than our regular zombies and our cone head zombies. So it's something to be wary of. We're going to need to set up a good defense on this one to get rid of bucket heads. But we should be fine. Now what I should have done actually is I probably should have kept the walnut in and maybe sacrificed the cherry bomb instead. Because what we can do, we can set up a really winning strategy with the Chomper. Blech. Where we have, for example, a Chomper can be on column number 3 here, just here, and then you can put a walnut right here. So then the zombie comes along and gets eaten by the Chomper, and then the next zombie turns up and is eating the walnut. Chomper finishes eating and eats him up as well. So it's quite a good system to use, and maybe on the next level we'll try and use something like that. But I just wasn't thinking on this occasion. Which isn't good in this game. You need to be thinking all the time, planning, working out what you need to do and where you need to go. So we have a snow pea right here. That's good. Now I'm thinking what we might have to do is... I'm not quite sure what strategy to take on this. I think the pea shooter will go in front of the snow pea like that, and then we'll put a Chomper row here along this column 4th from right. I best say stuff like that just in case my cursor isn't being recorded again. I think it is this time, but just in case. Right, snow pea, let's get him out, destroy the cone head. I'm going to put the pea shooter on there as well. Okay, we've got all of our sunflowers in place, that's good. Now we can start focusing on our defense rather than our production. So I have a spare potato mine ready and waiting. They're going to deal with him, that's fine. We don't need to be getting concerned just yet. So let's get a pea shooter there. We can afford a new snow pea, so let's get him on that row. And then I'm going to put a Chomper on there. Oh, no, look, we have a bucket head coming in now. This could be a problem. So I'm going to plant a potato mine in front of that pea shooter for now. So you can see, look how much armor this guy has. I don't think a pea shooter can knock him out. Even if you put a pea shooter right on the far left, right before your house, I don't think it would deal with them. So it's they're very tough. I mean, look, he's making it straight across the lawn there in his bucket. Oh, now has only just begun to show signs of denting, which is a long way across. So we need to make sure that we deal with them. Good. So we have enough for a Chomper now. I'm gonna put him. Let's put him on there for now, because no one's coming, so he's not gonna be wasted. Because that's what we need to be wary of. Like it said in the brief there for the zombie, he chews them up, but then while he's chewing, he can be eaten. He can't attack back if he's chewing on a zombie. So they do have a vulnerability. So we don't want them to be eating ahead of time, if that makes sense. Here comes our huge wave now. I think we could be just fine on this. with the current setup that we have. But I'm going to keep planting just to be safe. So let's get a chomper on that bottom row there. We've got the bucket head coming in. But I don't know. I think the bucket head is the main cause for concern here, because obviously even though he's been slowed down, that bucket still gives him a lot of protection. So we need to be cautious. I think we might be okay though. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like we're going to get to see the muncher. Oh, are we? Eat him up. No! Just out. Never mind, but that gives us access to a new plant. As you can see, this one looks like the pea shooter, but it's just ever so slightly more expensive. This plant is the best named. It's the repeater. Fires 2 peas at a time. So this is a good plant to have as well, because it's a faster pea shooter. So we're going to get that. And our snow pea, our potato mine. We're going to have the repeater and the chomper, and we're going to get the walnuts out, because look, we've got the pole vault zombie here, so it might be quite useful for us. And of course we have our potato mine, so that we can do our early game defense. Doon, doon, doon. Now I should really keep track of how long these episodes are, using the clock in the corner, but I don't do a very good job. What I've done for the last episode and this episode is I've just kind of gone, well, 5 levels a video is enough. But as you get further on into the game, of course, it's going to take longer and longer to complete levels. So that's going to be a problem. Obviously it gets longer because you're given more zombies and it takes more effort to knock them down. So that tactic will work for a while, but soon I'm going to need to start keeping a more rigorous check on the time. I don't even know how long this episode's going to be, because I'm gonna do the 5 levels as I did for the last episode in this one, and then we're gonna play it by ear. I think that's good enough. Come on, potato mine, good. So that one's ready. That will get rid of him. That's good. We need to get plenty of sun. We need loads of sun coming in because our plants are starting to get more expensive. Our defense is becoming more high maintenance, which is good because that means our plants are a bit more powerful, but it's also a bit of a problem because we need to start bringing the sun in a really big way. So we can get our first repeater down. I'm going to see where a zombie is going to approach in from before I put him down. Right, let's get him there. Now, I probably should have put the frozen pea there, but never mind. Spadow! There he goes. Look at that. So quick. And in comes a cone head. So frozen peas, we're going to put that. Now, I'm quite, I don't want to use the term OCD, but I'm, let's say regimented. I like to be organised in this game. So, even though I know the snow peas should probably come a row back, I'm going to plant all of them on the row that our current snow pea is on, just because I like things to line up and look uniform. So that's a bit of a problem. But hey, never mind. So now we have the repeater as well. We don't need to waste 2 spots for 2 different pea shooters, because we can fit 2 pea shooters onto 1 space effectively, which is damn awesome. So what am I going to do? I'm going to put a chomper on the bottom row so that has some defense now. And okay, here comes our pole vaulting zombie. Now along with the chomper we're going to put a walnut in front, and he should be able to eat past that walnut. Should be able to grab the zombie. The zombie might be able to nibble a bit of it. Go on, take him out. Thank you. Oh, I put him on the wrong row. I want to show off the chomper. We're never going to get there if I keep doing things like that. Oh, there he goes. But he died anyway. So that's the attack animation for the chomper. And that's all you get to see. No, hopefully we'll get onto something soon. Let's put you up there. Kind of want to show off the chomper, but it's not letting me. Huge wave of zombies, that'll let us. Surely. Let's get some... I want to try and get a repeater on that middle row. Okay, good. Okay, we've got a bucket head on the top. Hopefully things will be good up there. I might put a chomper up there as well, just to be safe. Let's do that now. I think we'll be okay, but I want to be safe. Another pole vaulter coming in on the 4th row there. However, I think we'll be okay. I think the pole vaulter is immune to these muncher plants here as well. I think he will vault over the muncher plant before it has the chance to eat him. So that's not very good, but not a lot can be done. That cone head is giving me cause for concern. Oh, it's not anymore because his cone has gone. That's cool. Go on, guys. Let's try and get a bit more defense on each row. Let's put that final chomper out. Now we can focus on our Ps. We can focus on our ranged attack as opposed to our frontline defense. There he goes. Look at that. You see that? So now he's just chewing on the zombie with his arm dangling out the mouth there. And he can be eaten in this phase. So it's something to be wary of. Now this bucket head as well. In he comes. Eat him up. Nice. And then if you pay attention to the second row chompers, you'll see he'll swallow in a minute. It's quite a long time as well that they're chewing. See, look at that. He still hasn't swallowed yet. See, this is where things get dangerous. See, there he goes. Finally swallowed him. During that whole time, the muncher plant is very vulnerable. So, we need to be wary. This final zombie here, I think he's going to get eaten. Yep, there he goes. Another bucket head. We've got a pole vaulter coming in. The pole vaulter needs to be destroyed before he makes it to the walnut. Otherwise, we're going to lose that muncher plant, which I don't want to happen. Lots of bucket heads coming in now as well, which is also cause for concern. But hopefully our ranged P attacks should weaken them or kill them. There we go, look at that. That's cool. I think this bucket head may make it to the walnut, which means that he's going to be eaten, but that's okay because the muncher plant isn't eating anything at the moment. Dinner time! Come on, Audrey, enjoy your meal. Feed me. Feed me now, Seymour. Feed me now. Wicked. So let's just put a walnut and a potato mine out, assuming that pole vaulters are going to come from that direction. Oh, they didn't come from those rows. Well, that's a pain. Never mind. Is that potato mine going to get someone? Is it going to get eaten? Oh, it got someone! Only just, though. It was. I think it was on the cusp of being ingested. But we survived. So that bucket head up there, chewing through that walnut. That's not good. But it's okay. We'll stop that bucket head long before he reaches our frontline defense of walnuts there. Let's see, look how long it takes to knock a bucket head down. This guy is resilient. There goes his bucket at last, and then he turns into a normal zombie and has that amount of health to remove. There we go! Oh, a note. What does the note say? Hello, we are about to launch an all-out attack on your house. Sincerely, the zombies. Well, good of them to let us know. So, here we go. What have we got? We got a huge array of zombies there. We don't get to choose our plants, we get given our plants in this one. It's another mini-game. But like I say, we don't get to pick the plants. They get given to us. So we've got a cherry bomb there. We're going to hang on to that in case things get bad. A muncher. Let's put him down there to deal with that zombie. And a potato mine. Oh man, okay. Not to worry. Potato mine can go there. The walnut in front of that chomper. Another repeater we're going to put there for the cone head. And we have another chomper there who's going to deal with that zombie just there. Another repeater. Score. Bottom row, I think. And a regular old pea shooter. Gonna put him on. Yeah, that row needs it. Yep. And another old pea shooter. I'm gonna put on the top row because that has no more defense. Or walnut. We'll get that in front of that muncher. Oh look, here comes a bucket head. That's not good. We're getting a build up of cherry bombs though, so I'm gonna use that for those two zombies there. That cone head on the top's gonna need some assistance. See, this is what I mean by me being kind of you know, funny about where I put things. You know, obviously it should go on the top row for defense, but it doesn't. So we need to get rid of that guy's pole urgently. Let's put a potato mine there and get you there. Put those along there. More pole vaulters coming in now. Okay, let's just put him there. That will at least get rid of his pole. And that can go there. Let's grab another potato mine and put him there. Nice and quick now. Lovely. Okay. Right, we've got our frontline defense set up in the walnuts. That's cool. Okay. That walnut is starting to take a bit of damage. We'll need to keep an eye on that. Let's slow that one right down. Because not only do they walk slower, they eat slower, which is useful. Let's get some more defense on that row. Put a snow pea in there like that. Cool. Okay, we're doing alright. We have a huge wave on the verge, though. We need to be thinking about that. Can I plant over that walnut? I can't. Okay, well we've got some spare. Let's refresh that guy right now. Okay, another potato mine. Let's put that in front of our frontline defense. Another walnut on the way. So that guy's going to get eaten, hopefully, by our chomper. Nom. Good. Look at all those peas just flying around. Okay, we're going to put him on that row because there's a bucket head on there. That one can go there. Let's get a potato mine down there. That's him gone. That's good. Cherry bomb right there. Let's provide some assistance. Another potato mine can go right there. And let's get a repeater in down there. Snow pea can go there. There's another repeater along there. Cool. Maybe what we can do, if we get enough walnuts, is set up a like a defensive line on the first column of the lawn. And let's just put another one there, why not? Okay, look at all those peas and things flying. Let's get another potato mine out. That can go at the top there. Oh, and another one. Cool, let's put that in. I don't mind that. Another pea shooter. Let's do some damage down there. Just wipe those out. Clear some room in our thing as well here. Another potato mine. Put that down. Loads coming in now. We're going to need to start thinking about things here. Using up those cherry bombs a bit. But that's good. Let's keep doing that. This is the way. That's cool. Okay. So I'm going to put out our defensive line of walnuts on our front, on our very front. Of course, that does take up any space to put down a cherry bomb, but we'll just keep an eye on the walnuts that are there and then decimate them with a cherry bomb if needed. Let's put another potato mine down there because we haven't got a walnut there. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to plant this and get rid of it like that so we can clear up a bit of space in there. Like that. There we go. That's giving us a bit of room to work. Okay, those walnuts are going to sink very quickly. So let's just put that in there for now. Put that there and that down there. Why not? Okay, there we are. Look, we have a full lawn. Look at those walnuts there, missing their tops. But there we go. Whew, job done. That gives us access to a new plant. It gives us access to a mushroom, which isn't technically a plant, I suppose. We have got the puff shroom. Shoots short-range spores at the enemy. We're going to investigate the puff shroom a little bit more next time. As you can see, we've made it onto level 2-1. We're on to the next world, which we shall explore next time. Thank you very much for watching the video, everyone. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, feel free to leave a thumbs up and a comment and let me know what you thought. And of course, if you really enjoyed it, make sure you whack that subscribe button. But thank you for watching this episode of Plants vs Zombies, guys. I shall see you next time. Thank you for watching. Take care. I love you. Bye.